Hey everyone, my name is Courtney and I was born and raised in Tianjin. It's the fourth largest city in China by population. And when I was 5, my parents got divorced. Around the same time, my grandparents got divorced. So I was raised by my mom and my maternal grandma. My maternal grandma, she was a Communist Party member, so by default she was an atheist. My mom claimed that she was a Buddhist, but I don't think she can tell you what she believes, and she just prays for health and good fortune. So I had nothing to do with. Growing up, I was told there was never ever a savior. The only person who can save you is yourself through hard work. But the only person in my family that has any connection with Christianity is my grandpa, who was a policeman at the time. He used to go to church to spy on the church and report to the police station. So I grew up growing up didn't know Jesus at all until I was in freshman in college. A group of American teachers came to the campus. They shared the story of Christmas. That was the first time I actually was able to make a connection between Christianity and Jesus. And also the first time realizing that Jesus might have been a real person. Because before that, I heard his name, but I thought he was a man-made legendary person. Then the third year in college, I got to take a few classes taught by some American teachers. And through them, I visited church for the first time, got my first Bible. But to be honest, the first time I was in that government church in China, I felt there's absolutely no way I would believe in this God because I had no idea what they are talking about. It's so weird. Then one day, a group of classmates and I got in a discussion with an American teacher about marriage. While most of us said we think marriage should last as long as both people are still in love, this American teacher shared his Christian view of marriage, which just has blown me away with words like commitment, eternal, work things out. Because that didn't exist in my family. Because of the divorces in my family, I secretively decided I would either never get married or marry someone and make sure that person will never divorce me. So this Christian value of marriage has really drawn me and makes me want to know more about it. And later enough, I married that person, that teacher who shared that. So after college, I went to France for graduate school. That was when I seriously started speaking and trying to know more about God. And Sam, my husband, he sent me books like questions about life and mere Christianity and sermons on DVDs, and also helped me found a local church to go to. So during that year in France, I talked to him almost daily, and a lot of time we're discussing the questions I have, like spiritual questions I had. To me, at the time, I was really, really attracted to this God and the beautiful story behind the gospel, but it's just too different from what I grew up with. Like the evolutionism I learned, it's just so different, and I couldn't believe it. And like heaven after life, it just sounds too good to be true. But after a while, I felt I knew enough, even though I still have questions, but I've decided I want to follow this God, and I want to trust Him. So soon after that, Tim proposed, and I came to the States, got married. That was 6 years ago. And these 6 years, I felt at times this new faith, it has really brought me a lot of uncomfortable challenges. From the kind of clothes I choose to wear, the kind of magazines I choose to read, to how I value people, money, relationships. But I'm just really thankful for this change and that God has allowed me to change. So I don't ever want to go back to my old ways. And even though now I'm a mom of 2 and just staying home mom, I felt every day I just failed to be the kind of wife and mom I want to be, or God might want me to be. But I know God is a God who gives, and His grace is sufficient for me. And more I realize them for people who don't know Jesus. I become like an evangelist, like what Jesus did. But I really delighted that, and I just, at times my faith is smaller than mustard seed, but I know I'm serving a God that's huge and amazing. So thanks for listening.